Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Blackwell Legacy. Last time we investigated the suicide, talked to a few witnesses, both of whom were less than helpful, neither of whom actually witnessed the death or knew much about the victim. In this episode, we're introduced to we got introduced to Joey last episode, like right at the tail end, but still, we have our, basically the Watson to our Holmes. And he just asked us where the whole headache stuff started, and that was back at Washington Square Park near the dog run.
You mean the dog run?
Yeah, that's where we've got to go.
What, right now?
Yep, the sooner the better.
But it's the middle of the night.
So you've just had a nice nap. You should be ready for action.
I'm not going out to Washington Square Park in the middle of the night.
Well, that's where you're wrong. If there's any reason behind this medium business, it's to take care of problems like your dog park. And we have to take care of them soon.
I guess he's got a point, but this is, from Rosa's perspective, this would be kind of overwhelming.
This is all too much. I've got to sleep on this.
Sorry, kiddo, we gotta go now.
What's the hurry?
Let me put it another way. Do you want to end up like your aunt and grandmother?
Was that because of you? Did you do that?
Not me, kid, not me. I didn't make him that way, and I don't know what did. But do you really want to sit around here and find out?
I guess we're gonna go with acceptance.
Fine, let's go.
That's the spirit. After you.
That was strange. Everybody just ignored you. Am I the only one who can see you?
Yep, and hear me, so keep your voice low. Oh yeah, this is the spot. Can you see it?
I don't see anything. Can we go?
Come on, this way.
Hey, wait!
Don't worry, I can't travel far from you. Goes against the rules, whatever they are. Now look inside there, and look close.
What am I supposed to see?
Just wait. It'll come.
Wait, I see something. Who is that?
That's what we're here to find out. I'll talk to the spook. You can stay here.
Okay.
So, the reason Rosa can see ghosts
Now
is
watch
she's
and learn.
basically a medium.
Why so down, beautiful? Ah, I'm a bit out of practice. How should I handle this?
Firm, glib, charming. Let's try
Hey,
charming.
don't be like that. If there's one thing I hate, it's seeing a pretty girl cry.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try firm.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
They all run. So hard to hold on. It's me. It's me. They won't stop.
Okay, let's try to calm her down.
Shh. Relax. Slow down and tell me everything. I'm here to help.
Help. Help. He wants me to help him, but I want to help them. Don't they know that?
Help who?
Can't. They run away.
We won't run away.
No. No, we're sick. He poisoned us. Got into our head and poisoned us.
Whatever happened, darling, it's over. You do know that, don't you?
No. I'm poisoned. Stay away or I'll poison you. Run. Away like all the others.
Okay.
You're beautiful when you're angry. Has anyone told you?
No. You won't trap me again.
Again?
He made everyone go away. There is nobody else. You're him.
Who?
Him.
Now look, darling, sweetheart.
Leave me.
Hey.
Leave.
All right. We're going. Look, just sit tight. We'll figure this out, and we'll be back. Friggin' ghosts. Can't get a straightforward answer out of any of them.
What just happened?
What just happened is we've got an unstable spirit on our hands, haunting that dog park over there. You wondered why the mutts don't like it here? That's the reason.
There's a ghost haunting the dog park.
That's what I said.
A ghost.
Sure.
What am I doing here?
I told you.
No, I really should go to bed.
Hey, wait a sec.
Yeah, sleep. I shouldn't be here.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Day 2, how helpful.
What an
Said it a little
odd
too
dream.
late, but
Good morning, Bright Eyes.
You're still here.
Wouldn't be anywhere else. Has anybody told you that you snore?
If it bothers you so much, you can always leave.
I wish I could, dear. I told you, I couldn't leave even if I wanted to.
So this is going to be my life from now on.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're going to follow me around for the rest of my life.
That's how it works, as far as I can tell.
Great. Just great.
Hey, it ain't all a bed of roses for me either, dollface. You think I chose to be shackled to your family for the last 40 years? Your grandmother refused to accept it, and look what happened to her.
And Auntie?
She made a mistake.
What kind of mistake?
Hey, what is this, 20 questions? What's with the third degree?
we'll learn more about what happened to Rosa's aunt in the next game.
She's the only family I had. I want to know about her.
We all want lots of things. Doesn't mean we get them.
Look, this isn't easy, you know. You're a ghost? Fine. I'm a medium? Fine. My whole life is turned upside down? Fine. But you could at least meet me halfway.
You've accepted it, you say.
So far, yes.
You've only seen a taste of it. Are you ready to go all the way?
What do you mean?
Ready to see what's out there. Ready to see what this is all about.
I mean, incredulous or bitter would work, but you know what? Incredulous.
There's more?
Oh, yes.
So what is it?
I don't have to tell you. It's best if I show you. Here, take a hold of this.
I can touch it?
Yeah, the only part of me you can touch, unfortunately.
It kinda tingles. What is it?
The stuff of life. Or death. I've never quite worked it out.
What now?
Now you pull.
Pull the tie?
Yeah, pull.
Okay. Oh my god, where have you taken me?
Relax. Take your time. It's a lot to take in at once.
What is this place?
It's the doorway to infinity, darling. Out there, in the distance, the next world. The next plane of existence. The gossamer threads that separate this world from the next. Whatever you want to call it. It's all out there.
How did we get here?
We're inside your head.
You mean I'm dreaming?
No, I mean we're literally inside your head. Remember those headaches you had yesterday?
Yeah?
That was your power awakening. Or to be more specific, it was this place, forcing its way into your mind.
Okay. Right, so this is just a thing spirit mediums have, apparently.
Is that dangerous?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure I like this.
Well, like it or not, we're here.
So what does this place actually do?
It's sort of a transfer point, or node. It connects the mortal world with the next. You bring spirits into this place, and then send them on their merry way.
That's it.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that.
I thought as much.
You see, many ghosts aren't as lucid as myself. Most can barely tell you their own names, let alone tell you what's wrong. Near as I can figure, they have to come to terms with their departure before they can actually depart. You dig me so far?
I think so. The ghosts don't know they're dead.
Yeah, right. So, we have to help them accept it. Once they accept their death, they are much more willing to move on. That's my job, see? I talk to the spooks. They trust me more because I'm one of them. You do the legwork. See? Anyway, I know you have some questions about this place, so go ahead and ask them.
Okay, ask about the park
What
ghost?
about that ghost in the park? The one from last night. Why didn't we bring her here?
First of all, I didn't think you were ready. And secondly, that ghost was too lost and confused. When a ghost is like that, I can't just force the tie into their hands. It won't work, don't ask me why. They have to know they're dead first. Your aunt called it, being spiritually ready.
Right. Basically the core conceit of the point-and-click adventure game. Joey's tie is a situational use.
What about you? Can you go through that hole and move on?
I wish, darling. But I can't. I've tried before, but it just spits me back out. I'm stuck here, whether I like it or not.
Okay, ask about the tie.
You're wearing your tie again. How did that happen?
Not sure. Near as your aunt and me figured, the tie is just an extension of whatever power brought us here. It's not a real physical tie. No more than I am a real physical person.
But that makes no sense.
Look, just accept it, dollface. Forget logic. For you, logic went out the window the day I appeared in your bedroom. There ain't no instruction manual for this. Your aunt and me just figured it out as we went along.
Forget logic. Sound advice in an adventure game.
Are you okay, Joey?
Me, I'm dandy.
You don't look all right.
It's just this place. I don't like it. Probably because I don't belong. Maybe someday, but not now.
I think I've learned enough.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
Right, as a spirit guide, Joey can't pass on even if he wants to.
Welcome back.
Ugh.
Take it easy. It's a little disorientating.
I'm fine. So what now? Go back to the park and bring her to that place?
You got it.
And how do we do that?
There are 3 steps. First, we have to find out more about her. Second, we use that information to get through to her, convince her that she's dead. And 3, help her move on.
Okay.
How do we find out more about her? She could be anybody.
Not necessarily. That picture you got, the one of the 3 girls? That blonde girl is either the ghost in the park or her twin sister.
You sure?
She's a dead ringer. No pun intended.
Okay.
The blonde girl is dead.
Looks like it.
And this other girl, Joanne, she's dead too.
Yep.
What's going on?
That, my dear, is our bread and butter.
What else can we do to learn more about the ghost in the park?
The photo, dear, it's the biggest clue we have.
Right, we're gonna have to ask someone about the photo, and that someone, I think, is Kelly.
What else can we do to learn more about the ghost in the park?
The photo, dear, it's the biggest clue we have.
Right. Ask about convincing a ghost that it's dead.
How do we convince ghosts that they're actually dead?
That's the tricky part. Near as I can figure, we need to remind the ghosts who they are. Their death was too traumatic, or too violent, or too emotional that their little spirit minds snapped. So we need to do whatever we can to bring them back to themselves.
And how do we do that?
Usually by finding something that has a personal significance to them. Could be an object, a piece of information, or even another person.
So we need to know more about the ghost in the park.
You're a writer, yeah? Think of this as the ultimate character study.
Right.
How do we help a ghost move on?
With my magic tie, dear, I give one end to the spook, the other end to you. You pull the ghost in, and you send them on their way.
You don't come in with me?
No, sorry. That's your job.
Okay.
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
So, Joey just ran us through the basics of
I must
how
have
this
watched
all
all
works.
these a dozen times. This TV was here when I moved in.
So, let's get going.
You coming?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, first off, photograph.
I don't want to ruin the picture. Joey says that this girl looks exactly like the girl in the park.
Let's go to the dorm first because we need to ask about the photo.
Hi, it's me again.
You have more questions, I imagine?
Yeah, is that okay?
I suppose so. What do you want to know?
Do you recognize the girls in this photo?
Well, that's Joanne. They're on the left.
And the other two?
I definitely recognize them. They were friends of Joanne. They were up here all the time, but I never spoke to them.
Well, that's all for now.
Right.
Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
He can't really
The
help
sign
us.
reads Sarah Kaplan and Julie Gilbert. The sign says Sandy Chen and Sonata Munier. The sign reads Amanda Fay. The sign says Shelley Shinoy and Sarah Elmale. The sign says Kelly Hawthorne and Joanne Sherman.
Hey, it's open.
After you.
Yeah?
Could I ask you some follow-up questions, Kelly?
Fine. Make it quick.
Thanks again for lending me that photograph.
Yeah,
No big
right.
deal. It was just sitting there on her desk.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. Midterms are a bitch, but I'm handling it. Or I would be handling it if you didn't keep bugging me.
Can I take a look around?
What for?
Just to see if I can find anything else about Joanne.
What, you're a detective now?
Well,
I mean,
Forget it.
kinda.
could you tell me about the other two girls in the photo?
Oh, them.
You know them.
Only through Joanne.
Do you know their names?
The blonde girl is Allie, I think. And the Asian girl? She's Susan. Tried to avoid them when they were here.
Really? Why?
Look, I need my space. Joanne needed her friends around her. So whenever Joanne turned this place into social central, I had to split. They didn't care for me, and I didn't much care for them.
Right.
Do you know anything about Joanne's friend Allie?
You mean Miss Blondie?
Yeah.
I know enough, which isn't much. She was over here all the time visiting Joanne. She was kinda sweet, I guess. Laughed all the time. Ugh, that was annoying. So it was usually my cue to get out of here. What do you want to know about her?
I'm having difficulty finding her. Would you know where she is?
I don't know. She could be anywhere. Studying, partying.
Pushing up daisies.
Shh. Huh?
Nothing.
Right.
I don't suppose you know anything about Susan.
Not much. Quiet, I guess. Maybe she just didn't talk around me. I never stuck around long enough to get to know her.
Okay.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure.
So
Whatever.
effectively, she can't tell us anything.
Thanks again, Kelly.
Whatever.
Can I?
No. Joanne and I might not have been buddies, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some stranger pop through his stuff.
I'm not lugging that thing around.
Okay.
I recognize her. That's Joanne. I recognize her. That's her, the ghost in the park. She looks so happy here. I wonder what happened to make her like that. The future Mrs. Davenport? I wonder what that means.
Okay.
Can I use your phone?
What?
It'll only take a second.
Fine, fine. Just hurry up.
Who do you think you're calling?
Hello, could I speak to Joey, please? Hi, Joey? Yes, I had some questions for you.
Not bad, kid, not bad. If you got something to say, say it quick.
Okay.
Lady Pincushion here is starting to look a little hot under the collar.
This is how we're going to get around not being able to talk to Joey when people are present, because we look insane.
Joey, can you do something about that little bird who is watching me?
Huh? You mean Metal Nose?
Yes, she's making me nervous.
Me? What can I do?
Yes, hello. Could you...
You? We need all...
Joey, I'm not sure I can do what you asked me to do. This is stupid.
Okay.
Shit, you have to. Don't back out
Right.
now.
Thank you, Joey. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thanks again, Kelly.
We need
Yeah.
to actually leave and... And I can't remember how to do that. Oh. Bottom of the screen.
Thank
Duh.
God that's over.
Over? What do you mean?
We got what we came for.
What exactly do we know?
Well,
Exactly. That'll get us far. We gotta get back in there and search for more clues.
Right, but first...
Shh. Try and keep it down, dear. You never know who's listening.
Right, we can't actually talk to Joey here. We have to go either to the dog park or back to the apartment. So, let's go back here and ask Joey about what
Joey?
he can do.
Yes?
so what can you actually do
Do?
as a ghost? Any powers or anything like that?
What you see is what you get, dear. I can float through walls as long as I'm still near you.
But you can't touch anything.
Not really.
Not really?
Well, you remember that breeze you felt when I manifested myself last night?
Yeah.
That's the extent of my physical presence.
Right, Joey
Neat
can
trick, huh?
blow
Not
on
really.
things. and
Everyone's
that's
a
about
critic.
it.
How did you die?
Excuse me? How did I die?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a personal question, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes!
Sorry.
I mean, of course it's a personal question.
What was Auntie Lauren like?
What do you want to know about her for?
I just do. Can't you tell me anything?
Hey, we've got lots to do. Ask me later.
Right, if you're interested in these dialogue options, you gotta come back every so often after...
I think I've heard enough.
Basically,
Yeah, let's-
after you've done something big, you have to come back and ask Joey questions about the past. If you
You coming?
want
Yeah,
to
sure.
piece everything together. I think there's an achievement tied to that. I don't recall exactly. Anyway, now that we know what Joey can do, let's go back and ask
It's
for a
open.
stretcher.
After you.
Yeah.
Can I use your...
Again?
It'll only... Hello, could I speak to Joey, please? Hi. You performed a little trick for me earlier. I'd like you to repeat it for me.
Trick?
Joey, do you see the pile of papers on the desk?
Yeah?
I need you to work your magic on them.
Sure, I can handle that.
Thanks again, Kelly.
Yeah, sure.
Nice one.
So now we've
So,
distracted her and
congratulations,
got
kid.
the
You committed your
notebook.
first burglary.
Is that what I just did?
For the greater good, kid. For the greater good.
That makes me feel so much better.
Right. So now,
Looks like standard poli-sci lecture notes. It looks like Joanne liked to doodle in class. The last set of notes in this notebook are pretty strange. I'd better take a closer look.
yes, I need to see what these say. Okay, so Joanne and Blank, Susan and Alexander, and Ellie and 3 question marks. So, with a speech bubble saying so many men, so little time. Okay, and a message. Can't hear the professor. I no longer care. He won't leave me alone. Can't concentrate. Allison is gone. He made her go. Susan is gone too. They won't let me see her. I am the only one left. Have to hold on. What do you want? What do you want? That's concerning.
The school thought that Adrian was a girl because of his name. Alex could also be a girl's name. I wonder.
Right, and that's a very important thing for a later puzzle. I'm just doing it now to get it out of the way. Because it's easy to forget. And if you combine things in the wrong order, you can screw yourself over. I don't think the RA would know anything, but
Hi,
might as
it's
well
me
double
again.
check.
You have more questions, I imagine?
Yeah, is that okay?
I suppose so. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about Joanne's friend Allie?
I'm afraid not. Who is Allie?
She's... Never mind, it's not important.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping.
Just remember...
So, with what we know, we're going to do some research.
Without a last name, the word Allie is pretty useless. It's too common a name.
Right.
Without a last name, Without a last name, the word Susan... Without a...
Okay.
You coming?
Yeah, sure.
I think it's safe to say that these refer to the same person. Hi, it's me again.
You have more questions, I imagine?
Yeah, is that okay?
I suppose so. What do you want to know?
Do you know an Alexander Davenport?
The name doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid.
Darn.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
Didn't mean to
Hi, it's
click
me
that
again.
door.
You have more...
Yeah.
I suppose... What do you...
Well, that's all. Thanks for helping.
Just remember...
Okay. So let's try asking Kelly if she knows about an Alex Davenport.
Hey, it's open.
After you.
Yeah?
Could I ask you some...
Make it...
Do you know an Alex Davenport?
No.
No, she doesn't.
Thanks for helping.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thanks again, Kelly.
Whatever.
So we're gonna have to go back to the apartment, do some research, and hopefully come up with something. Because we've got leads, and none of our leads, none of our witnesses seem to know anything.
And Alexander Davenport was listed as being on the hockey team at NYU. It doesn't say anything else about him, though. No, I can't...
Okay, so research is telling us nothing.
You coming?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go back to the... Oh, right, we go back to the ghost. That's what we do. I'm sorry, it's been a while. So, next episode we will talk to the ghost and try to get the information we need. See you next episode.